their formation since on Monday. It has been back to back, and today is a blast. It's a blast. Honestly, we are really blessed. Thank you so much, sir.
It's my pleasure.
So, sir, just have a few questions to ask because I remember the last time you came here, I think it's for Power Night as well, and we saw the move of God. Since when have you been in ministry, sir?
I've been in ministry from 2013. Yes, my journey started from ABU Zaria. Exactly. So there was a revival that happened in ABU Zaria, and we were part of the first set of that revival in 2012-2013. That was when I began.
All right, sir. Because the reason why I ask this question is because there is this a strange move whenever you are ministering, and according to what the POP shaman said earlier, that he met you in that dimension in Makodi sometimes ago. So it means that it has been a consistent move. So what can you tell us about your apostolic ministry, sir?
Well, I think since from campus, of course, immediately when we caught the fire of God on campus, the Lord had us begin itinerary ministry. So itinerary ministry, basically then, there was nothing for us to do. I don't have a ministry, so I was serving them in Colonia. Then, of course, Apostle Adam was used to come to our campus as a senior colleague. Then it was more like he has a ministry, but he was coming there to organize like a seasonal program there. So we were part of those that we are organizing the meeting there. So one of the things that was evident is that he let us understand that there's a vacancy for young apostolic and prophetic voices. So we were able to occupy that vacancy. And where was actually the place to go to was campuses. So on our own, we just go to campuses and organize prayers, without any special invitation, nothing like on our ambassador. We have to pay our transport just to go there from one campus to another campus. That was how we began. So I think Makodi was one of the strategic places there where we get to partner with some youth there in PSU, Uniagric. We're coming there a lot, and having women and then Makodi, we're always coming in there. So within Zaria then, the revival going on there with Pastor Chintalk, Pastor Salman and the rest, we are all part of it. Then when you come to within this site, when you go to Makodi, the move of God that the Apostle started, that was what incorporated the Apostle and all of those within PSU and everything together. So we were just caught up in the midst of all of that, but there was like a mixture between it. So they traveled from this site to Zaria region. We moved from Zaria, we coming there too. But it was a networking of all apostolic and prophetic.
So if I hear you well, one of the things you said just now is that it's not as if it is the money that the ministry actually put you into ministry. No. It was that the fire of whoever that you caught in that meeting that you attended, the encounter of the Lord.
Basically, you don't start ministry with money. No, you don't start ministry. You start ministry with money, you serve mammon. So you start ministry with a passion and a zeal for souls. You want to see people revive, you want to see people serve God, you want to see people love God. So you are going to spend money just to get them. So in the process of you spending money to get them, at the end, God himself will reward you. But when you start looking for money, you will use people's soul to get money. So what we did was we gave up everything that we have just to serve God. You see how the thing works now. So at that time, there was nothing, it was not the desire to just see these people pray. It was not the desire to see people love God, to serve God. So we're spending everything we had just for that to happen. And there was one encounter that I had that really changed my life. One day I was in my room and Jesus appeared to me. When Jesus appeared to me, he began to let me understand the need for the ark and the nation. The ark and the nation, he wants himself to be in the heart of people. And the people become a nation when his ark, when himself is found in the heart. So he said that we should go and begin to build ark and make it a nation. And so how do we achieve that? And that was when we began to apply for God to help us. And me personally, I was coming from a background where I was smoking and drinking. We were part of the bad boy, the cultists in this Lafia. So from my background, I was really disadvantaged. So my first question is, God, I know you have a call upon my life. I am seeing dreams and vision, but after I'm done with dreams and vision, I will go back to Biafra and go and dream. And the dreams and vision continue the next day. And after the next day, I'll go and look for a girlfriend and sleep with her, and I will come back, I will still see dream and vision. So God, calm down. You call me, which kind of pastor you want to make I be? When we say, I did dream the sleep with women, you still give me dreams and vision. How will I continue? That was when he now told me, Cephas, a man I had is always better than a man to help himself. He said, I cannot help myself. Now he has called me, but I have to allow him to help me. And I said, how can you help me? He said, if you can pray, I will help you. So I began to pray. So when I began to pray, smoking stopped, drinking stopped, women following stopped, everything. So the more I pray, the more oil increases. So you see how the thing is.
With this kind of encounter you have experienced in your journey with God, what can you give as advice to those that are coming, young ministers, and those that will be leaving this house into the world?
I would say you should spend time with God. Everything you want is with God. Everything. If you want to be a celebrity, God can make you be a celebrity faster. If you want somebody, if you are looking for a husband, spend time in the presence of God. If you are looking for a wife, you want to come to the presence of God. The first woman that God gave as wife was created in the presence of God. So anyone outside the presence of God is not qualified. The first husband and wife was in the presence. You don't find them in party. So what are you really looking for? It's in the presence of God. So that was what bettered the encounter, Shekinah. Because I was on my own and the angels of the Lord appeared in my room. When they appeared in my room, Cherubim and Seraphim came. That's why I saw them clothed in glory. Jesus walked among them. And he said, I will give you my presence. Why? Because I stay in the presence. So if you are looking for anything, you are confused. Somebody break your heart, break your kidney, they sack you from your job. It's not to submit the first. Go back to the presence of God. In that presence of God, there is answer to everything. Anything you come out from the presence cannot fail. You can read it in a book and go and try that principle to work for 10 people, you will not work. But when you come out from the presence, even what is not written in the book will work for you. So whatever it is, as you are living here, in as much as you enter the Galactic society, when it hits you, go back to the presence. You draw back to the presence. And when you draw back to the presence, in that same presence, power will come. The apostles, when Jesus Christ left, all of them backslid. They went back to fishing. He said, return back to the upper room. Go and tarry, you'll be endued. So the ministry, their life, everything find meaning when they tarry, something came upon them. So everybody must tarry. So you to return back, go and tarry. When you tarry from that marching order, you know move. So, too much.
Yes, I really appreciate your presence, even with this interview session. Even this short one is a blessing. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
What's your name?
My name is Noah.
Noah. I hope you are doing an act.